Dave and Cole here. But yeah, cool. Well, guys, thank you for everyone for tuning in and watching this part of the show or the evening. But we're not done yet. Are you sticking around for this, Dave?
Oh, the opening. Okay, yeah.
I need to find your deck, Carl. Just so you know, all the Winds of Exchange decks that I've got from Cloggins, who sent them over, are here. There we go. This one says Carl. Just so this one has your name on.
Okay.
It's a post-it note, but you'll see the name. You know that I won't be able to. I'm not going to. Why would I cheat you? I mean,
Yeah. I don't think you would. But it is sealed, right?
Yeah. you'll see that it's sealed. Right. Okay. Let's get my scene set up here. On the playmat should be ready to go. Wow! Straight in there. Can we see that? You're gonna have to watch the stream.
Okay.
We're on a manual focus on here. So
how are these decks to
That's-
open? Are they like easy or I forget which set this was. It's MM, right? Which is just impossible to open.
how do you mean? Are they? Is it easy to open? Like, is it in terms of my expectations or?
No, in terms of
do you
plastic
mean physically
and physically? Yeah.
Well,
I
this
think
isn't.
people
I
at
mean,
the
I'm guessing
celebration
we
are having
can.
trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I've had to get a pair of scissors as well, so we'll see what happens. Let me just grab my scissors in a second.
So it's a cardboard box with a plastic covering underneath it.
Yeah, I will not be held responsible, by the way, for any cards. Let me just. I need to get.
Okay, it's not the actual thing.
No, this is just for the celebration. As far as I'm aware, we are going to be getting similar to Dark Tidings with the plastic. I do hope they change to what the Flesh and Blood have with the kind of the paper pack, like environmental reasons. Yeah, and Zaramis actually, Zaramis here says that it's not. It says it's actually says it's not the actual packaging. If you read here, the packaging is not representative of the final product, and I mean, the packaging is way too big for the actual deck, and it's really strange because when sleeved, it's still not big enough to be a deck box. So it would have been great if they gave a little bit more space for that, but they saved our game. We're not going to fault them that. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah. Don't cut yourself.
Dear. Oh dear, he's. No, that's fine. We saw a little bit. Okay, let's reveal from the this card coming out. So Carl, this is your life. I mean, this is your deck. Okay, do we recognize anything here? We have Brobner. We have Equidon with our token in Equidon. I believe is that a trader again? And then we have a Saurian. Your Archon is.
I don't recognize the token.
You don't recognize the token.
Is it Diplomat?
It looks like it could be a Diplomat. Yeah.
Is that the one that steals?
And you have
destroys itself or no?
I don't know. We'll check in a second. But apparently there's 99 of these at least, because you got Reuven Y Fonts protects all the 99th. So
it's a cool name.
We'll see. Yeah, so this is Ecuador, and I will have a quick look at the token just to get the name. It is, of course, the Diplomat. So that I'm not looking at the deck list myself. I'm not showing you the deck list. I'm going to try and not cut the card.
What does
there is a way to.
Diplomat gives both players 1 ember when reaping.
Okay.
So I'm a
did
bit
not need
hesitant
the
on
scissors for
Diplomat, but when we had the discussion about Equidon, I know
Yeah.
Hydro praised it, so I have to trust in Hydro, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, he play tested. So let's have a look at this Equidon, this token to pull this out here. So our token is it's the one with elusive. After reap, each player gains 1. So it's a reap, you gain 2, they gain 1. So that's going to be your token here. Let's stick this over at the side here to remind us. Are we good for focus as well? So just make sure I've got manual focus on the camera. It's actually quite nice trying to get this on the deck. Okay, let's turn the deck over and go back through from the bottom. So we'll start with Sarah, and we have a recruit. I don't like that focus.
Okay, that's one of the archiving.
Make a token creature. If you exalted a friendly creature this turn, archive a recruit. I mean, as Aramis kind of said, it's a way to either just keep being even, and then it's an elusive 1 power guy, or it's a way you can hopefully get some of that ember for yourself after.
Yeah.
As well. So depends how much steel you've got in that way. Okay, so we have 1 recruit. Let's put him over here. We have a Longosaur Lector. This is one that I haven't seen yet. Play after reap. You may exalt Longosaur Lector. If you do, make a token creature. So play and reap, make a token creature.
So that's a bit of a
that's what it's nice to see.
combo at least.
Yeah. We have our Grammaticus Thrax, which enhances 2 captures and a damage pip.
Okay.
Ballistico. You exalt Ballistico. While Ballistico has Ember on it, it gains splash attack 3. Phalanx Leader. Make a token creature. Make a token creature immediately to Phalanx Leader's left. Okay, so there's a few cards in this set from that I've read that from the other decks that I have opened and played, which it matters about what is on your left and your right. So that could be quite interesting in some matchups. Orto we have seen before.
Okay. Use those diplomats, right?
Yep. Yes. Just checking something on there to make sure that I don't know the full card pool, so knowing if there's a legacy or not is actually quite difficult at this point. So I was just checking that if there were any or not. There we go. So that was the deploy, ready and exalt each of his neighbors for the remainder of the turn they belong to House Saurian.
I like that one.
Inspiring Oration. Yeah, make exalt of any creature, make a token creature for each ember on that creature. That could
be good.
Could be very good. Emperor Drusilla. 4 with 3 armor. Play, destroy another friendly creature. While there are more enemy creatures than friendly creatures, Imperator Drusilla gains splash attack 4.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So you destroy a friendly creature, but it's the creature is that you need to have less creatures in general. So while you have less creatures, it gains more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure I like that one, but
I think so. Yeah, if you're
Like
depending on
it
how
has
many
to survive
creatures you
a
have,
turn in order to do something.
yes,
But
yeah, that's true. Yeah, city state interest. We know that one. A friendly creature captures 1, which actually could be pretty good for the inspiring oration, and great. Yeah, city gates. We know this one. Action: a friendly creature captures 1. If that creature's dinosaur, it captures 2 instead. Again,
that's nice.
That's good.
inspiring orator is even more inspiring. Adil Talila. Each time you exalt a non-token creature, make a token creature. Your token generation is looking very, very nice. Pterodactyl. We know this one. City state. Whoa, a Maverick city state interest.
Oh,
This is Equidon. You've got a Maverick city state interest here.
Oh,
nice.
cool.
That's cool. You won't see this. They won't see that often.
Yeah, that's nice.
You want some swap effects here, apparently, Zaramis is saying. Zaramis has also been a playtester on this set. Frenzy. This is an interesting one. This is a very interesting one. I've got one of these in one of the first 2 decks I opened with a capture pip as well. So I capture 4, they capture 3. But this made some very interesting things. Visible hand. Make 2 token creatures reveal your hand to your opponent.
Yeah, lots of tokens and lots of capture so far.
Yeah, very much. Yeah, more capture. Shrewd investor. You may have your opponent gain 1. If you do, capture 4. 2 with an extra capture. Second shrewd investor with an extra capture. A third shrewd investor with a damage pip.
Oh wow.
Yep. Ornate talking tray. Omni, destroy ornate talking tray. Make a token creature.
Can I ask for like legacy TMTP or something with all this capture?
Yeah.
Legacy Maverick.
This Equidon likes giving a amber to the opponent.
I don't have the control, I'm afraid, over that, Carl. Do I look like an algorithm? Mass buyout. The questionable board control here. You need to have a board for it to actually be useful for you, or have it at the right time. But you've got a lot of capture, so this could be pretty good. This could be, I say pretty good. It could be okay for you. Gemcoat vendor. Action: steal 1. Deal 1 to Gemcoat vendor. So, yeah, it's got a time limit. But you know, it could stick. Yeah. Closed door negotiation. Which this was the bait and switch, isn't it? Yeah. Player opponent draws a card. Steal 1. Yeah, of course. So you always steal. If you're doing your opponent still has more, then you trigger this again.
Okay.
Niffle
Nice.
paw. After we destroy this creature and attach Niffle paw to another creature.
I mean, like all the capture kind of helps with the token, I suppose, since
yes,
yeah, you can make your opponent get Ember, but just keep them off check, possibly. If you get a big board,
yes,
maybe that could be enough.
That could, yeah. That if you can control the board and up against Bobnar, although you have Bobnar here, don't we? So you should be able to keep your board. I'm interested to see what Bobnar has.
Yeah.
But then we have Gesdrutio, the action steal 2. Flip him face down, so he becomes a token creature. I'm not sure what I think of this card. I'm really not sure what I think of this card.
Yeah, it
turns into a diplomat. That's funny.
Yeah.
yeah. Like, yeah, it's interesting if that's good or not. Yeah. Here we go, Brobnar. You ready?
Yes.
See if we get the band. Oh, I really hope you get a band here.
Oh, yeah, give me all of the
Shock
band
Herder.
members.
Yeah.
That's good.
Play ready and fight with a neighboring creature. With deploy.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's good. That's big. Press gang. Play and make a token creature. If an enemy creature was destroyed this turn, archive press gang. That with the Berserker Slam. Can't go wrong. One band number, Volker. Each friendly popular creature gains a splash attack. Ready for the next one? No, we don't have any more. We could do, but yeah. Unguarded Camp. Play for each creature you control in excess of your opponent. A friendly creature captures one. Each creature cannot capture more than one in this way.
Some more
Two.
capture.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that
way
goes
more
well with the
capture.
tokens.
Yeah.
Yep. Then you get some more hips there. The Grand Gord. This is good. This is a very good card, especially it was in the deck that I played before. Start of the turn, if you control the most powerful creature, make a token creature.
Okay.
And the deck that has
Ah.
this has the big ice giant. I can't remember its
yeah,
name now. Yeah, it's the 18 power creature. So if you get that out, then you've got a token each time. Smith, gain 2
Yeah.
if you control more creatures than your opponent. Overrun. Play. If 3 or more enemy creatures have been destroyed this turn, your opponent loses 2. Feats of Strength with a capture pip. For the remainder of the turn, each time an enemy creature is destroyed in a fight, make a token creature. 7 power, Crim Torchtooth.
Oh.
That artwork. I mean, let's just get the focus right there. Away. Here we go.
Okay.
That artwork is absolutely amazing. Absolute beast. Here we splash attack 4 after fight in range of Grim Torchtooth's neighbors. Feels
What
a
are they
bit
trying to
narbish to me. I
fix
don't know.
NARP? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're trying to fix NARP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last card. Wow. It's a rare Nurbor Flamewing. Okay, this is the one we haven't looked before. At the start of your turn, if Nurbor Flamewing is in your discard pile, you may destroy a friendly creature. If you do, put Nurbor Flamewing into play ready. Destroyed, make a token creature. That's fun.
Okay.
Without yeah. Zaramis says that it's really good with readying. With that one, if you can, get that. If you can, get that going. Especially, if you have the what was that card? Press gang, no. Shock Herder. This could be what you mean, Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a deploy, so you can get that out and ready as quick as you can. Yeah. How do you feel about this so far? Should we count your pips?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
I
think
I've never done this before.
Fun, but
1, 3, 4,
I'm sure
5,
that the
6,
houses complement each other as
7, 8, 9.
well. Or the Saurian and the Equidon kind of does, but maybe not proper.
Sorry, let's just get. I kind of Bob and Equidon looked a little bit similar there, so I'll start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No.
I do think the
6
Brobnar
in
is
Brobnar.
contributing the unguarded camps, right? Because you have 2 of those
1,
and 2
2,
city-state interests.
3,
So paired with all of the token generating, you could be at multiple points in the game where you can capture a bunch of amber from the opponent. And if they can't deal with
Yeah.
your board right away, then you could maybe get away with the diplomat reaping thing.
Yeah.
You've
But
got
Brobnar doesn't feel like house you want to get back into. Like you want to play a
No.
turn and then get back into Equidon, I suppose.
We have 6 pips in Brobnar, 4 in Equidon, and 1 pip in Nissarian. So you're not really pip heavy. Yeah. You can't gain 18 pips just by playing cards. So, however,
It's very much like a board deck.
Yeah, if he can reap, then you're pretty good, and you're going to have a lot of these, I think. So that's cool.
Yeah.
And then here is our list as well. I'm going to take a picture of this and send on to Cloggin, and then he's going to make this available in TTS as well for you, which is a lot of fun. Let's go back to our webcams.
So Pterodactyl is a legacy. Interesting.
Oh,
It wasn't. Wait, it was a legacy.
Yeah.
I did not. It was hidden up in the top there. Yeah, Pterodactyl is a legacy. Awesome, excellent. Well, I'm going to play that deck a few times before you get it, because it's here, and if I get a chance to, of course. Just so you're anyone in America wondering what on earth is going on, or anyone elsewhere in the world, is like, how have we got our hands on Winds of Exchange decks already? The great Cloggins, who is he's kind of like a behind the scenes legend when it comes to a lot of stuff. He did the whole a few tournaments with is it the Battle of the Nations did USA and Canada, and did Sweden versus Finland. But he went to the Key4 celebration. He opened up one deck and he came second in the sealed Archon with that one deck, and he then had, I think about another 21 decks which he didn't open, and he was able to get hold of. And then he decided to send those to Sweden for us on the podcast. He sent for Key4 to Portugal. He sent to Vietnam for Emperor Riku. Astron, formerly known as Anxious Pirate, he got one. He got one, or I think maybe got two. Then they got a couple in Italy. Team GG got a couple.
wow.
I feel like I'm missing someone else out. Let's have a look here in our chat thing. And so right now, all opening them. So if you know of these content creators, if you know where to find them, I don't have a screen set up, unfortunately. But go and find these creators, go and like their content, go and see what they've got, and then we are going to be playing each other with these decks via TTS. Those of us that can, anyway. So right now we are just receiving them, we are opening them up, and then we're going to kind of have a little bit of an ongoing little tournament with them, so we get some stuff going. Basically, because the real reason he wants to do this is because chatting to Ghost Galaxy, they don't have the time to do a big promos in other countries like Asmodee did in Fantasy Flight. So we're doing what we can to promote in our area. So that's how we've got these. He did this out of the kindness of his heart and his the willingness of his wallet, because it wasn't cheap for him to send them over to us. And so yeah, he's doing this for us, for the game, and so he's just like, yeah, let's get out there, let's promote each other and everything, which is good. So we're going to be talking a lot about these. We are all going to be meeting Keyforge Podcast, Nordic Keyforge Podcast hosts. 5 of 6 of us are going to be meeting 6th of January, and we're going to play with these decks and see if we can film them as well. So we're going to do a little bit of round robin between us. And if you're in Sweden on the 6th of January, 1 p.m, we are going to have an in-person Keyforge tournament. at Manatorsk in the centre of Skövde. So get yourself to Skövde, 6th of January in Sweden. I will put the link up when they get it on there. I booked the space today, spoke to them today, so it's all good. They have some Keyforge stock still in. So yeah, we this is the first time. So if you're only hearing this now, it's because we haven't told anyone yet. I've told a few people locally. I'm going to try and get some of my local gaming group there. Anyone Keyforge in Sweden, the Keyforge community, get yourselves there. Spread the word if you're in the area. Yeah, come down and play some in real life Keyforge. We're probably going to do sealed of AOA or Worlds Collide because that's the stock they've got. The gaming shop. And then we'll also be down. It's 1 o'clock, so depending on how long it takes, we might be finished by 4, and then we can play some Wins of Exchange, we can play some Alliance, etc., etc. So yeah, really nice new little shop. They've been there for about a year. Manatorsk. They basically trade Magic cards, but they're also a game shop and do Warhammer and everything else as well. So I'm building my Keyforge empire there. So yeah, come and support that. Say my Keyforge empire, but you know, I need people to play with. Andy, so even Carl, this guy, no, I'm this guy over here, going to point to the right direction here. He's going to be there, fully clothed, unfortunately for ladies.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Dave, you are welcome to grab a plane ticket and come over for on the 6th of January. If you're able to.
Yeah, I'll be right over there.
It's okay if you can't. It's okay if you can't. However, if you are, let me know because we can skip some of the customs tax and stuff, and you can bring some fun Keyforge stuff over for us. But if anyone wants to come over and join us for that day, that's fine. We are also planning a bigger thing later in the year as well in Keyforge Sweden, and whatever Ghost Galaxy gives Sweden, we don't know yet. Regionals, nationals, not Voltor. We will we'll have that in Sweden or in the Nordics of some kind as well. So yeah, cool. That's what's going on. So that's me plugging everyone else, and yeah, go and find them. We got, so I'll put the links somewhere.
Yeah, cool. Well, great time, guys.
Yeah, Dave, thanks for sticking around for the end for that deck reveal. Carl, we'll see if you get this deck or if you get a different one. And
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, other than that, guys, thanks a lot. Thanks, Dave, for joining us, coming on as a thing. If you haven't already, go and follow Dinobot. He's that side. On Twitch. Have you got YouTube?
Yes, I do.
Yep. Where else can we find you?
That's basically it. I just made I made a Mastodon account.
Hey!
Yeah. No, I haven't used Twitter for a long time, but there's this new trendy thing, so I joined that.
Yeah, I did Mastodon as well. I don't get it.
It's a microblog.
Right. Okay. I was like, where's the main feed? Where's the feed? How do you start a server? Like, how do you even do it? Okay, but you're on Mastodon. Okay, here we're on Mastodon. I found you on Mastodon.
Oh, it's like my real name. Yeah, it's an old account, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I even want it, but yeah, it's just the Twitch and YouTube are the important things.
I've got to say, you've got to be really careful with how you type the word Mastodon and autocorrect. I used the sentence. I started Mastodon this morning. Checked autocorrect underneath just in case.
Nice.
Yeah, so just be careful with that one, but yeah, I don't know. That's cool. Find Dinobot on Twitch, YouTube, Algernon. I don't know. Do you have any other outlets rather than
no.
the podcast?
No, not really. Like I have
Oh.
Twitch, I have a YouTube, but I haven't used them for
No.
ages, and I don't plan to use them
Okay.
now. So yeah, Discord or the podcast would be good.
Yeah. David, you were going to say something?
Oh yeah. I guess I should say I am Dinobot 333, so not just Dinobot, but those are my channel.
There's a lot of Dinobots out there.
There are a lot of Dinobots. Yeah.
It's
We're
like you're
mass-produced.
not the first person to kind of realize that it's absolutely freaking awesome to take a dinosaur and make it robotic.
Yeah, there have been TV shows and everything. It's great.
So you are
Yeah,
the
I know, right?
333th Dinobot then.
Third.
Yeah.
333rd. Well, let's go with 3th.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Swedish guy trying to catch up.
It's all right. Well, I'll bring it up in the next podcast episode, and
Yeah, that could be my catchphrase maybe. I need to.
Oh yeah,
do
great.
one.
Well, thanks so much for having me. That was great. Great
you
time.
are more than welcome. We've got a co-stream again soon again as well. This has been a lot of fun. Yep, that's how you get to them. You know, you're already watching me, so you know how to get hold of me. Forge on a Prosper, Frog on a Proper, and all that. Good night.
Yep.
Thanks for joining.
Good night.
Cheers.
Bye bye.